Good morning and welcome to morning meditation. We're on Psalm 34, continuing from our last one. O taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in him. O fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no want of them that fear him. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not want of any good thing. Come, ye children, hearken unto me, and I will teach you the fear of the Lord. There's a couple of things there that I'd really like to focus on this morning. Twice the fear of the Lord is mentioned. I think that in Christianity today in general, the fear of the Lord is not taught often enough. I want to take a few moments and teach on that this morning, because right here it indicates that the fear of the Lord is what leads to these good blessings. Now, I've mentioned often in church, but I'll mention again this morning, the fear of the Lord is not cowering in a corner, but it is giving reverence to God. Well, what does that mean? It means that God gets first and best, not the last and least. Instead of giving the best part of our day to everything we want to comfort, to work, we're to give the best part of our day to the Lord. And what is that? That's the first fruits. Get up a little earlier, spend some time in the Word, in prayer. I think there's plenty of evidence from Daniel's life. He opened his window 3 times a day. David said, at noon, in the evening, and in the morning will I praise thee. Mark says that Jesus departed a long while before day. I don't believe it's going to take getting up an hour early, 2 hours early. I think each person, if you set aside a half an hour in the morning, a half an hour around lunchtime, a good half an hour or so in the evening, you're spending an hour and a half a day showing that you fear the Lord. Why is that important? Because He gets first priority, and when He is our first priority, He makes us His first priority. That's why the Bible says here, "O taste and see that the Lord is good." It's not just some dried up doctrine that we know to be true and we practice because we know it. It is an experiential relationship. Now, before you shoot the messenger, I'm not talking about rolling around on a church aisle and speaking in tongues. That's all false emotionalism. When I talk about experiential Christianity, I'm talking about a Christianity that touches your heart before it touches your head. We need to get back to that fear of the Lord, a holy awe, a reverence, like the children of Israel when they came to the tabernacle or the temple and it was filled with the presence of God. They didn't even dare go in. Moses is the only one that went in and talked to God face to face. Why? Because he had experienced that before. And we need to be careful. A lot of people want to substitute emotionalism for experiential Christianity, and others want to ignore experiential Christianity. But why would God use the phrase, taste and see that the Lord is good? In other places in the Bible, it talks about our smell and our sight and touching God. We can't do that physically, but we can do that spiritually. And what that means is, it's simply put, that our relationship with God is so real that we experience it. And so that's what the fear of the Lord is, and tasting the Lord to see that He is good. Blessed is the man that trusteth in Him. That just over and over again, David says time after time, God meets our needs. Not always our temporal needs the way we think, but our spiritual needs should come first. Of course, Paul said His grace was sufficient, so most gladly, therefore, we rather glory in His infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon us. We'll sacrifice in today's Christianity the power of Christ just so we don't have to experience the infirmities. And so, Christian, we need to get to that level of Christianity where we understand God's in control, whether we're on the mountaintop or in the valley. I pray that you'll learn the fear of the Lord, study it, make it part of your life. God bless you and have a wonderful day.